Good morning, everyone. Happy Monday. Hope everyone's having a great morning and a great trading session so far. We're just finishing up some high impact news. I've only taken one trade, and it was, I wouldn't call it a gamble, but it was a risk because, good morning, Amelia. This weekend, I tried to get through all of the back testing, which I did finish doing, but I did not finish simplifying all the setups. It is definitely a lot more simplified now with the Delta trading version of this. However, I didn't have time to finish everything. So the one trade that I took this morning was one of the setups that I don't have done, but I just went ahead and took a risk, and that risk cost me. So all of the trades that I take from here on out, I'm definitely only going to be taking the ones that where the setup is already done. And we'll just go from there. So I think I screwed something up though. I did. But yeah, so I'm not, hopefully I have time. I'm taking a nap today. I have to. I'm so tired. I won't even tell you guys what time I was up till, but I am extremely tired. But yeah, hopefully I have time after my nap to finish putting everything together. But we'll see. And shoot, hold on. I have to take a phone call really quick. Good morning. I'm back, y'all. Good morning. Okay, I'm back. Good morning, Trenches and Applejacks and Janelle and NinjaTrader. I already said good morning to him. Yeah, I'm weak. No sneaky link here. Now he pissed. What? Oh my gosh, y'all. He talking about, oh, so now I'm your best friend? You've been my best friend for 12 years. What are you talking about? No, I'm your man now. What are you talking about? Anyway, good morning, y'all. I have not seen any trades since I've been on the phone. I have not seen anything. I only took one trade for those of you guys who are just coming in because I think Amelia was the only one here when I was saying it. But I only took one trade today. It was a loss. It was on one of the setups that I haven't put together yet. I was kind of taking a risk, and the risk cost me. Excuse me. There's a lot to catch up on. Let's see. So this weekend, I gathered all of the data for the 5 days of trading that I gathered data for. And let me just tell you guys something that took me forever. Okay. Friday night, I was up till 4 o'clock in the morning. Saturday night, I was up till 4 o'clock in the morning. Sunday night, I was up till 4 o'clock in the morning. And last night, I was up till like 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning. I'm over it, okay? It took at least, I would say at least, I don't even know how many hours to gather data for each day. It took a long time. Yesterday, I finally finished the last day, which then in turn, I started analyzing the data and trying to put everything together. I told you guys trading the Delta version of this is going to make things so much easier. And with all of the setups that I have so far, those rules are pretty much solidified, but there's certain setups. I think I have 4 setups left to finish. I think both the divergences in the same direction of the trend bias, I need to finish the 1 bar pullback, and then the trade that I took earlier that I risked it on. But yeah. So I just got to finish those, and I don't know if it's going to happen today because honestly, I'm taking a nap as soon as the session over. I might not even journal because I don't even care. That's how tired I am. So I need to get that done. Yes, Janelle. So the backstory is we've been best friends for 12 years. We could not be friends for 3 of those 12. We just got back cool about it's been 2 years, I think, almost now. The thing is, he got off the phone talking about, here you go, friend zoning me again. What are you talking about? But basically, we were kind of forced into being friends, essentially, and it just was what it was, you know? And now that I'm not in a relationship and he's not either, you know, whatever. But I'm like, you're still my best friend. I can still say that. He's talking about nah, because go back to your stream, because now all y'all over there playing with me. Don't tell them I'm your best friend. Tell them I'm your man. I said, okay, but you're still my best friend. I'm so confused. But yeah, he says I friend zoned him again. Whatever. Let's see. Apex did not restore your failed. They ruled it as in users. That's very interesting. Because Janelle, I definitely saw other people in different Discords, and I think even maybe a Facebook group that were complaining. You traded Asian and London session, so you done. Did anybody trade yesterday? I hopped on Methodical Man's stream, and I was like, you're making the conscious decision to watch paint dry? He was like, the market actually been moving. And then one of the other people was like, no, actually, you missed some good moves. I'm like, I don't know if it would have been good for my strategy, but possibly, I don't know. On half days, I don't even open up the charts because it's not going to count as a trading day anyway. So what's the point? Who's a sneaky link? No, it ain't really no sneaky link because I ain't sneaking shit. Okay, I'm wide open about man. Okay, I just I mean, he just been my best friend for so long. It's not like I go around. Cause he talking about some. He said, I think it was when I was reading what Trenches said, cause Trenches said best friend in a way. He was like, "Oh, so now you trying to play me? You trying to play me on the stream?" What? He's a goofball. But yeah, with all fairness, the system update and cleared the cache. Hopefully that fixes it. London was good yesterday, but you didn't even look. I don't know. Today, I kind of expected more out of the market today, honestly, but I did. I'm trading 3 accounts. The one account that I purposely failed it, but on the wrong day, that account is back. So we're starting off negative with that one, which is cool. I could have possibly missed some trades before 9 o'clock, but I'm not all the way. So I don't feel like I did, but there's a chance that I did. I do think that the way that I'm going to be trading this, I'm probably I should still get a decent number of trades each day. But when the market is kind of chopping like this, I'm not gonna be able to because we keep kind of trading at the changeover zones, and yeah, we don't do that. So, and even like this, why are we even here? This is where we switch to a downtrend, but now we're just in between. We went down, came right back up, and trading right back inside of it. So there's really nothing I can do here at the moment. All right, we got to break through, see if we can get some going. We're also trading at the extended support levels, which I can only take buys at those levels. So not what I'm looking for. But yeah, I think this is going to make things so much easier, but I'm going to have to finish it though. And I have to somehow find the strength, the energy, and the motivation to finish putting the other setups back together. But for the most part, the majority of it is what I was already doing. The Delta version of it is just going to enhance it and make it a lot easier for me to remember rules and stuff. But it's pretty much what I was already doing. And then certain rules don't have to be as strict with the setups because the volume delta kind of fixes all of that having to be so strict. So yeah. Oh, I do need this one right here actually. So right now it's just a matter of me seeing setups. Sunday and Monday afternoon got 1 p.m. back in the green. Held the trade until 1 a.m. this morning. Okay. You shorted the fall of 19,600. I don't want to trade right here. I would have to break even at the zone, I think. Like it's certain stuff like that where I do know I have to pull over. I will tell you guys that I am, I can't even say disappointed, but I think it's highly unacceptable that there are people who are still waiting for payout review, approval, denial, whatever, from the 15th, and they are not part of the crew that had to send in videos, and it's 1,000,000,000% unacceptable. In one of the discords that I'm in, I saw one of the staff members like, oh, you could hear back as late as Tuesday because of the holiday weekend. I don't give a fuck that it's the holiday. What does that have to do with the fact that you put in your documentation that you make the decision by the last day? You didn't say anything about a holiday weekend or anything else. Like, to me, you cannot hold traders accountable for how they trade and make that, reasons for denials and things like that. But then you're not holding up your end of the bargain. It's 1,000% unacceptable. It's not okay. And that's why I told y'all, I don't even know. I'll probably still trade the accounts once I get them passed and everything. But that's not my priority. I mean, I'm probably, like I told you guys, my priority is to get a Top Step account and try to get to payouts with it. That just, there's no excuse. And I was telling some of the mods a couple of days ago, like, this is, first of all, the lack of communication, the miscommunication, a staff member saying this, but, the email is saying this. So, for instance, like on the probation email, it tells you that you're going to be evaluated in 30 days or something, whatever, 30 days. A staff member says, well, it's 30 trading days. That's not what what? I don't know who told, nobody told him that. It's in the automated email. I don't like the fact that when people are on probation or whatever, they're not even told the exact reason. That's unacceptable. What else? The videos. One of the staff members said the videos is random. You're randomly asked. However, in the actual email that you get when you're requested to do videos, it specifically states that the system flagged your account. What? Like, it's little things like that that irritate my soul. Like, because at this point, and this is, I was telling the mods, I said, this is why I've been preaching to y'all to stop defending Apex and stop being so harsh and ignorant towards other traders who are customers, because all of this stuff is going to affect you as well at some point, right? And that is why, no matter what, nobody can say I've defended Apex. Have I explained what they said, why things are happening the way that they are? Absolutely. Will I make educated guesses and say, I think this is the way that, or in some things that I'll even say, like, I'm cool with this, I'm not cool with that. Like, I'm not a puppet, you know what I'm saying? But that's the very reason why, because at the end of the day, like, this shit, some of it is unacceptable. Like I said before, I'm cool with the videos. If you have the level of fraud that you claim that you have, I'm cool with the videos. What I'm not okay with is you taking forever to review them. Because, all right, I told you guys the statistic of them saying 13. All right, I didn't miss that. Them saying that only like 5 to 7% of traders are getting asked. Okay, well, is that 5 to 7% of the total number of traders that you have, or active traders? And either way, 5 to 7% is a lot when you already don't have the staff capacity to meet the deadlines without the fucking videos. And then somebody pulled the data from the payout page, okay? Pulled the data from the payout page and saw that I believe they paid out 23 million so far in August. I forgot how many payouts is, I think it might have been 10. was it 10,000 payouts or something like that? I don't think they did the unique names like Nutty does, but still $23 million. The last 2 or 3 months straight, you paid out 35 million. So now it does look like a little sketchy. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You looking crazy. Before you could sit there and say, well, they paid out $5 million more than the previous month. They paid out $10 million more than the previous month, whatever. But you paid out 12 million less. How much of that's missing is truly, you guys found the fraud or you guys delaying payouts? Mm-mm. You and the Delta does not work with my current strat. I like to swing trade for larger profits. Yeah, Janelle, I think it is better for scalping because even Umar says that he scalps. So maybe that is it. Yeah, people are still waiting for approval. Mm-hmm. Club Top Step. I feel it. Applejacks, I'm coming. Trust me. Probation without reason. Yeah, because all they do is they say, oh, you're on probation. Here's a list of reasons why you might be on probation. No, you need to tell the class the specifics. Like, don't put me on punishment and don't tell me why I'm on punishment, because now I have a multitude of reasons to try to figure out why I'm on probation, and now I have to attempt to fix something that I can't fix because I don't know what has to be fixed. Like, what? Oh yeah, Trenches, you probably gonna be waiting. Y'all seen that dude that requested new trader? So in the video they says they had a $2 million payout and $1 million payout, but I didn't see the $1 million payout yet. I just saw the $2 million. It was 1.96, I think, or 1.92, something like that. I think it was 1.962 from Trader Kane. Almost 10% of that went to one person. Exactly. Applejacks, it is a mess. And then someone that I know who was around in the Apex Discord quite a bit, who was one of Apex's biggest cheerleaders, he was denied $560,000. Now he said that he still doesn't really know why he was denied. At one point he had to do videos. He was approved from that on a smaller payout, but I think he said he was denied like he had 540 in his accounts total, and he's over at Fast Track Trading. Mm-hmm. He is now over at Fast Track. I just, oh, that's a lot building up in that. I don't think that Delta's gonna flip. But yeah, this is just a whole hot ass mess, and it's just too much shit that's just unacceptable at this point. And as much as we want companies to turn things around, especially a company like Apex where you have this great opportunity to be able to leverage so many accounts, what does it matter when you have to give up your firstborn just to get paid? Like, what does it even matter? I forgot what was 13. Oh, that one failed. Can you give me the first letter to his name? No, he wasn't a mod. Start with a G. Apex low-key gatekeeper money. So not trade prop firms by November. You got this. And I think that that should be everyone's goal. I mean, at the same time, like I am also like with Trades by Matt's, you know, thought process of like, okay, if I lose $1,000 in some prop accounts, it's totally different than losing $1,000 in real money. So I think that I would still trade prop firms just for the ability to leverage, but I wouldn't want to totally rely on it, especially if you're not going to diversify and make sure that you have accounts with multiple companies just in case, you know. But yeah, I watched a rant video last night where the woman was like, you go through all of the mental BS to get good at changes. We met with this. Was it the black chick? I forgot her name because I've never seen her before, but it came up in my timeline and it had to do with Apex denying. I'll show you. I'm pretty sure I watched that same video. Pretty sure. Oh, was I not on this account? I'm pretty sure I watched it. I just don't know. Was it this girl right here? I don't know why it's showing I didn't watch it unless I watched it on my other account. Oh, no, it is showing that I watched it. Was it her? Mm-hmm. And she was telling the truth. And it's so funny because, I mean, besides when Fast Track just came in, you know, a lot of people would just be like, just go to Top Step. You don't have to worry about that. Just go to Top Step. And I'm like, I don't want to go to Top Step. And it wasn't even that. It's just, you know, like I told you guys from the beginning, for me, it makes no sense for me to go anywhere right now because my only priority is getting this strategy together and getting it finished. But aside from that, it's like nobody wants to deal with this shit. She was absolutely right when she said that. And she was pissed. She was pissed, and rightfully so. She like, I went through all of this to pass the challenge. Now, what I didn't like was her saying that TradeAvate does not tell you your trail and drawdown, baby. You just don't know where to find it. But either way, she's like, you go through all of this. I'm all happy. I passed the challenge and da-da-da just for this. Yeah. I can tell you guys right now, on the days where we just keep making new lows and we keep extending out, I'm not going to have a whole lot of trades because especially when like on the little smaller pullbacks, I can't trade them. A lot of the counter trend divergence has just not even been setting up at them. So I'm just waiting, playing the waiting game. I've never seen it before. My algo was like, watch this. Exactly. I think it popped up on mine because Kellyanne's video popped up on mine first, wherein, you know, she's always talking about Apex denials and stuff. And I feel like it popped up on my timeline after that. Press symbol to go live, I think. I've seen a few Discord. Exactly. There's videos on how to do it because I've had to send out the FAQ links to people to show them how to do it. But it would be, do they have it in the Apex dashboard? Does it have anything like to show you how to do it? Because I just feel like there's so much information on like setting up Rhythmic and, you know, all of that. Do they have that with TradeAvate? Like when you're a brand new customer. There's just a lot that Apex is just lacking with, honestly. The weekend, she closed the trade with 40K swing trade. Yeah, I know they have it in the FAQ. I just wondered if it was in the back office. Like, with the rhythmic, it has like NT8 setup and key, and then when I click it, it gives me very good step-by-step instructions on setting up rhythmic and all of that stuff. But I didn't know if they do the same thing with Tradeovate and showing you how to put the trail and drawdown in there, because you know with rhythmic it's obviously already there for us. Pretty sure. Yeah, I watch Tori trades here and there. Um, she must have. Did she put out another video? I think the last video that I saw of hers, it was the one with the crypto. Like she was down a lot and she ended up coming back and making money from it. Oh, I can't take that buy either. This sucks. I just want to trade. Oh yeah, I didn't see that one. And I don't watch the vlogs either. I just watch some of her videos when it comes up in my news feed because I'm not subscribed to her. I'll watch that video later. I'm trying to test my new way of taking trades at the session lows and highs, but none of them are even setting up correctly. Still not. Still not. Yeah, I cannot wait to go to sleep. I'm going to try to finish journaling as fast as I possibly humanly can, and I'm going straight to sleep. Oh shoot, I didn't look at the 38. Why does that look like that? Fuck. Well, I tried. That wasn't it either. I gotta figure out why, oh, because it's not centered. Duh. Center it and then... whatever. Yeah, see, all of them are not setting up proper. I mean, but it's a good thing because I would be losing, but I just want to take a trade. Now I am pretty sure that I probably missed some before 9 o'clock, but whatever. This is Barbara. Maybe he just put his name on it. Words of Wisdom had a round table with all women traders. Was it good? I keep seeing it pop up in my newsfeed, but I just never watched it. Oh, it's already there now. I might go watch it then, since you said it's pure gold. Where's my pins? Two. This market just doesn't want me to trade. Like, what the hell? That one, the delta was correct, but the POC was right at the open of the bar, which I don't take those trades because historically they don't work out. Oh, why did I just lock that? I don't know. This is why trading the day after a holiday can freaking suck, because we'll just continue to push highs and lows since the range was so small the previous day, and that's freaking annoying. Change of pace. Anyone see these clowns filming themselves while actively committing Whoa, they what? So I saw an article about the fraud and how people are, basically cashing these fake cashier's checks or something. The fake cashier's checks can get around the system, and they do it at an ATM. They deposit it in the ATM because they know that, the whole available funds thing. So then they go the next day to the bank, like right around the time that it opens, and then they withdraw the money before the system can catch that it's fake. But the fact that people are recording, like, world's most dumbest criminals. What? Hold on, guys. I'm gonna go get some water. Although I don't want to drink too much because I want to take my nap. Hold on. Another one next week because I think it's only one bottle left. All right, I'm back. Yeah, I think it clears in 24 hours. A lot of times when you make a mobile deposit, like especially at nighttime, depending on the bank, because I know like typically with Bank of America, mine is clear by the next day. Typically. Yeah, I saw some crazy negative numbers. Oh no, for 100K, I thought about doing my chase, moving to the Bahamas and trading for trenches. Please don't, because let me tell you what none of us are going to do. Put money on your books. Is you all right? Not when you have the legal way and have learned and earned the skill of making $100,000 on your own. You bet. Trenches, I'm not finna play with you today. So my direct deposit takes longer than that. Really? Make sure you're gonna be getting 100K payouts. Exactly, Trenches. So what is we talking about? No. Because I promise you, I ain't putting no money on your books. Not when I know you know how to make $100,000 on your own. Please, market, give me something that would be nice. The delta numbers off the lows and highs are insane. They're usually not that crazy. In a lot of the trades where I could take the delta setup or the trap setup, I can't take the trap because the trap isn't setting up properly at all. I mean, it's keeping me out of losses, but a lot of the traps are setting up like this, where it's trying to trap the buyers, but the delta's still buy delta. And then for me to, my only trade so far is the one that was a risk because we ain't even finished that. I ain't even started looking at that setup at all. Apple just said you on your own there, buddy. You would need to right. This be the thing with me, like, but you know, anybody who decides to go into that life of scamming and stuff, like $100,000 is, I guess, maybe I don't want to say enough for them, but you know, they willing to risk it for 100K. I ain't willing to risk it for that. That definitely is not enough for my blood. Mm-mm. It's just not. All right, so it looks like this was the only trade that I could have possibly taken that I know of so far. I'm still not all the way sure. So I know for sure, like, I don't want to take any trades where, like, it's this divergence right after a 1 bar pullback. But I think the second one that sets up is okay to take, but I'm not all the way certain just yet. So, yeah. That's something that I'm still kind of working on a little bit. Um, 49. But yeah, so that one I'm still working on. I'm pretty sure though it works out with the second one. It would have came close to stopping me out though, but that was the only reason I did not take that one. Finally, but we're pushing back towards the lows again. Still nothing. I was hoping it set up properly, pushing off of the extended support line, but it didn't set up. Screw you, market. Screw you. Oh my gosh, y'all. I made some peach cobbler for the holiday or whatever, Sunday. I made a huge ass pan, and when I tell you there's only like 2 pieces left, 2. That's it. That's it. 56. What? Okay. All right. Can we please just trade away from the highs, the lows, and the zones? So, I'm trying to build the strategy also in a way where I don't have to, like, if I take this trade, I don't have to break even at the top of the zone, because if we're really using this as a support zone, I shouldn't have to break even at the top. So I think trading the Delta version of this will finally fix it, because this was a setup here, but because I would have wanted to break even at the top of the zone, I didn't take it. But so far, y'all know I just need to see something work once, because it worked in the back test, but I just wanted to actually see it work live. So now I see that I can finally do it, because that was driving me nuts. Like, sometimes I would need to break even, other times I break even and it does this, it reverses a little bit but then pushes straight through, and that was driving me a little crazy. Just a tad. Just a tad. I keep pushing in too far though. It's 75. I'm not taking any 1 bar pullbacks. I haven't finished that one yet either. Oh, why did I do that? Oh no, I think I just lost the chat, you guys. I'm sorry. Hold on. I'm trying to find it. still got that on my chart. My bad. Docs and chats. There it goes. You want some? Girl, it's all gone. I got you next time. Today, get a thumbs down from me like you, KeAmber. I can't do anything until I get a good pullback so I can short. Exactly. I just can't do anything. It's kind of annoying. Janelle gonna bring us all over the crude eventually. You love peach anything? Just peach cobbler or peach vest soda for me. I don't like too much peach. You missed desserts. I bet it was good. It was very good. And my cousin, the one with all the kids, he was like, I don't know why y'all trust eating her peach cobbler. I ain't never seen her cook nothing but cheese eggs. He talking about when we was kids. That's what I used to make him all the time. I was like, what are you talking about? The only thing you can make is mustard choli. Are we for real? Don't play with her. Anyway, so he just watching everybody devour, talking about, I don't know why y'all trust it. I'm like, boy, you see everybody getting second. So, y'all, my granny yesterday. So I came out my room or whatever. I told you I was studying all day. My mama goes, your granny in there about to get some more peach cobbler. She said she got to get a piece before we eat it all. So I went in there. She said, girl, I was trying to figure out, do I want my chicken sandwich first or do I want my peach cobbler? I'm going with the peach cobbler. And this ice cream gonna melt so good because I bought a tub of vanilla ice cream for it. This tub of ice cream gonna melt so good when this get out the microwave. I'm like, girl, like it was good. Fried chicken for a month now. Finally got some from this mom and pop place. It was so good. I miss fried chicken. I ain't gonna lie. I miss fried chicken wings. I miss chicken thighs. Oh, what I would give to be able to eat that stuff again. Damn, it's just not setting up properly. What the hell? If you hate me, just say that. Bro, what the hell? I'm convinced. Well, part of it, I probably shouldn't have sat out of those 2 trades, but I'm just convinced. Doesn't want me to trade today. Biscuits too. Those chicken biscuits from Chick-fil-A used to be fire. I ain't gonna lie. Put a little jelly on it. No egg though. I never really liked, besides my own egg sandwiches, I never really liked egg from fast food on a breakfast sandwich. Wasn't my thing. You got exactly 4 months till 30. You're such a baby. Not you almost grown now. Do you think fried turkey is any good? Do they even do that? I've seen some people try to fry turkey wings. I never really tried it because I don't really eat a lot of fried foods to begin with, actually. So I haven't really tried it before. All right. Well, I stopped because I thought I was going to get a setup, but it had other plans. Period, Janelle. You better tell her. Speaking of grannies, since I only see the ladies in here, y'all, I didn't tell y'all, but a couple weeks ago, I found some gray hairs in places that it should not be gray. Okay? And I thought it was only two until I went to wax and I saw more. Y'all, and I told my mom about it. Mind y'all, my mama do not talk like this, but she can be crazy sometimes. She goes, that mean you better start using that. She used the PUSSY word because it's getting old. What? Why would you say that? Oh shit, Trenches is here. Well, I was like, what? Yeah. Thank goodness I wax, because I can't. Oh, that would have just been a break even. So I guess I could keep my rules that way. My grandma turned 99 this year. Ooh. Y'all are babies. Being Grace too, cause why? Like, I'm cool with it up here, okay? I'm one of those people where I hope that when I go gray, like on my head, that I go gray. Like, silver hair is just so pretty to me. But I do know that a lot of women who like have real silver hair, they just get it dyed. I don't want to have to dye mine, but I don't mind the gray hair on my head. But that's also because I've had gray in my head since I was about 12 or 14, somewhere around there. A lot of people in my family gray early, but then I have a lot of people in my family that don't. Like my grandpa, who was married to my grandma, who's still living. He well, that's my biological grandfather too. Let me just say that. But he was 73 when he passed away, and he didn't start graying until like probably the last year of his life. No lie. And then my grandpa that lived to 83, he probably started graying around like 60 something. Just about. First time I was like, no, Amelia, wait, hold on. Because when I tell you, it was like I promise you Facebook was listening to my conversation, because why would you put this in my news feed like the very next day? Hold on. Where is it? Where is it? Did I not? Oh. Because why would you put this in there? Do you see what this is? This popped up in my news feed the next day after I was talking about it. Why? Why are y'all playing with me? Yeah, my mom is crazy. It's just crazy. A hot mess. I agree on my head since I was in my 20s. My dad went really by 40. Women of color. My bestie dyed hers platinum, and it's nice. It is. I saw this one lady. I feel like it was UPS. Yeah, I think I was going to pay for my P.O. box. This was like months ago, earlier this year. And there was this lady in front of me. She had like she was kind of like my color, but a little bit darker and a little bit redder. And she had full platinum hair, and it was down her back. And I was like, oh my gosh, it's so pretty. It is so pretty. I just love it. My mom, baby, she is going to always dye her hair. She doesn't care. Now my mom is locked now. So she's definitely going to keep dyeing it. But like my mom, she has gray in her eyebrows. And I told y'all, like, that's the one place I don't want to go gray, because I'm going to look like a naked mole rat. I already barely have eyebrows to begin with. My eyebrow hair is just lighter. And there's not much there. So when it goes gray, I'm going to look like a naked mole rat. There's no way around it, unfortunately. Okay, what look are we doing here? One. That is double bottom. That's a true double bottom. And still, I can't do anything because it's one of these. You're trapping sellers, but the delta is also negative. Like, I can't do anything with that. Market, can you give me something else? Please. But the crazy thing is, I have like, there's setups happening of the ones that I haven't actually gone through yet. So I'm just sitting. I'm sitting on my hands. Because I don't want to risk it with those particular ones because they can be a little iffy, like the one I took earlier today. So, let's see, 208. No, double bottom start. So I gotta wait. She looks good, but it does have a tendency to age you. Yeah. So we have to use it or lose it. I gotta put in some work. Janelle, I hope not, because I'm not. That comes with a headache. We talked about this. I don't want the headaches. I'd rather just be to myself. No, because sneaky links don't try to say sneaky links. As much as men love sneaky links when that's what they're trying to do, they really don't want you to be their sneaky link. Especially if it's good. Then they know that they might be sharing with someone else. And then, you know, when you're a great person, you got a great personality. Now they like you too much. Now they want you to be their girlfriend. I didn't ask for this. Yeah. Then they start talking about kids and marriage and babies. And it's like, hold on. No. You don't want the headache, but you be getting phone calls every time you start the stream. Okay, in my defense, Applejacks. He's at work, and he works in healthcare. Now, I be calling him. Usually, I try to call right before I start trading, so that by the time he sees it and calls me back, then, you know, I got time to talk to him before the stream, but I didn't call till like 8:45, so it was 9 o'clock when he called. So that's kind of my fault. But either way, that's not a headache though. That's different. He better not give me no headache. I know him too long. Please don't. He'll be a headache. Need that tune up every now and then. No, it's rough. New trader, why your heart broken? What happened? That was me in my 30s. I said no thank you and still no regrets. I swear. Said the clown one time, don't mind me. Listen, he hung up on me and everything. He was like, all right, back to your stream. Bye. He'll apologize later, no worries. But don't do that. Don't do it. He talking about, let me find out you doing something else on the stream. Boy, what? What are you talking about? He's a cuckoo bird. A cuckoo bird. All right, we got 20 minutes left. I just want one trade. I just don't want to end up red from a trade that I shouldn't have taken. But I do believe that tomorrow will be way better. It's just the whole expanding outside of the tight range of the holiday is just stupid. It kind of makes me not want to trade the day after holidays, but typically I don't have issues, but I also wasn't trading this particular way, so. And maybe if I can find some kind of consistent pattern, which I have not been able to find yet, but some consistent pattern with trading after the new highs and lows, I'll be able to, but Not based on the data that I had from last week, at least. I couldn't. So, and I can't really do much here at all. Was she a good sneaky link that still want to be outside? It's heartbreaking. Why? It's just a sneaky link. She should be able to do whatever she want. You want her to be your girl, that's a whole different thing. But baby, I ain't finna get out these streets because you trying to sneak and geek every now and then. Nope. Best friend is really... Yes, Janelle, he is. But like I said, we were forced to be friends. Okay? So here's the story. We met on Xbox 12 years ago. This is the craziest part. So we met in a Call of Duty lobby, okay? And I was playing with a set of friends that I already been playing with since I was probably about 19 or so. And at this time, I was about 21, 22 when I met him. And so we in a Call of Duty lobby playing hardcore search and destroy. And I remember we were on Black Ops 2. And we were on a map with a little train that ran through the middle. And so when I tell y'all, they was fucking us up. His team, his clan was fucking us up. However, it was really, they were fucking my friends up because I was doing what I was supposed to do. And so, you know, back then you couldn't be in a party when you were playing search and destroy. So you had to be in game chat. And so after every game, you know, everybody's in the lobby and everybody talks shit to each other. He like, man, you need to lead them. They trash. And I'm like, I'm not leaving my friends. Fuck y'all. We got the next game. I'm talking shit, right? They beat us again. But again, I was doing my thing. So they keep telling me, just leave your friends. I'm like, I ain't leaving them. So eventually I tell my friends, I'm like, all right, y'all, I'm finna get off. Appeared offline and went and joined them. And so he put me in the clan immediately. And so obviously there were a couple guys that was mad. I had to try out. Why she ain't have to try out? Because she a girl, da 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 da. I'm like, look, you said I was in a clan. I'm not trying out for nothing. Like, I'm already here. So he was like, well, come on, let's just do a scrimmage. Like, you in already. Don't worry about it. We just gonna scrimmage. I'm like, cool, whatever. So we do the little scrimmage. And, you know, I did my thing, whatever, and I was in a clan from there. I was one of a few girls that was in a clan. And so we always liked each other, but, you know, I'm one of those people where not to say that I don't believe that people should get into serious relationships young, because I always took all of my relationships serious. However, I also chose the wrong people because I didn't want to be with them forever. I told you I never really wanted to be married, no, nothing like that. And so we just built a really, really, really good friendship. And I was like, we're young. If I'm going to go down that path, I don't want to do it in my early 20s. You know, I would rather wait. You get life under your belt. I get life under my belt. This was my thought process. I never really told him that, but that was my thought process. So I did kind of friend zone him, but for that reason, because I wouldn't want to lose my friend. You know what I'm saying? And so he met this other girl who hopped on, I call it Hussy Highway. She hopped on Hussy Highway. Okay. And they ended up in a long relationship that ended about 2 years ago, 2.5 years ago, 2 years ago. But yeah, so in the process, at some point, we couldn't be friends anymore, like to keep the peace in what they were doing or whatever. And so, yeah, you know, I told y'all back in April, I broke up with the guy that I was with. And eventually, me and him just started talking. Like, we're not in a relationship. We are exclusively dating. We're not talking to anybody else, no, nothing like that. But yeah, it was a situation that was always going to eventually happen if we were ever both single at the same time. You know what I'm saying? And now is the time. And that's it. That's it. Not newest possessive. Wait. 21, 20 years ago. Who told you I was 41? Wait. Wait. My Xbox got him in the box. It did. Trenches, I'm weak. New trader say F the rules. That's why I live for this stream. Y'all are hilarious. It happened before though. Listen, I've never had a sneaky link that I actually wanted to stay connected to. That's gonna sound so bad, but I don't like being bothered. Usually after the second time, I don't ever call you again. I'm good for a year. That's just what I do. Listen, Janelle, this makes my whole day too. We talk about everything, don't we? But yeah, now when I call him later, I'm gonna be like, just so you know, I told the whole backstory. Do you feel better now? He gonna say, nah, because from now on, say you on the phone with your man, not your best friend. That's what he gonna tell me. But when I tell you guys, like, for the 3 years that we couldn't be friends, that was like the worst 3 years of my life. And I y'all know I have other best friends as well. I told y'all, he's the gamer best friend. I have my female best friend. I got the trucker that's the best friend, and then the trader who's the best friend, the trader / investor. And I think like what hit me the most was like in that process of not being friends was when I was going through all this stuff with my donor. And even though I was able to talk to all my friends, talk to my mom, deal with a lot of stuff by myself, talk to my grandma, like not being able to talk to him about it was so terrible. And it's probably because like my female best friend is one of those like girl fuck him type of people, but not like in a super ratchet way. She's like very classy, fuck him. But that best friend is like super, he from the trenches, okay? He acts like trenches. He talks like trenches. Like he just that person. And that was just a lot. It was a lot. And I remember like, so the way that we got back cool, he told me that he was trying to reach out to me, but I did have him blocked on everything. I had him blocked on everything. It was me. I'm the one who said, forget all of this. And it wasn't because he was in a relationship. It was clashing. So I'm like, you know what? Keep the peace in your household. I'm out kind of thing, you know? And so he would try to reach out to me, but I had him blocked on Facebook. I had him blocked on the phone. I had him blocked on Xbox. I had him blocked everywhere, honey. Okay? Everywhere. And he one of those people, well, if I can't reach out to you, I ain't finna like, kind of like pride and ego. I ain't finna tell nobody else to reach out to you for me. Kind of, he's like that, you know? And so I forgot how he became unblocked. I feel like I got a new number. No, it wasn't I got a new phone or something. And so I think when I got my new phone, all of my settings from like blocks and stuff went away. I think I got a new phone and a new number, something like that. I don't know. I don't know how he had my number. But either way, I probably reached out to him at one point. So he became unblocked. And he called me one day actually trying to call his sister. And we ended up on the phone for a couple hours. Y'all, we both in a parking lot just screaming at each other. I'm crying. I'm pissed. I'm like, you left me, even though I'm the one blocked him on everything. And we just been cool ever since. Oh, yeah, baby. He was blocked. Okay. And I would ask some of our clan members that I was still playing with here and there. I would be like, how's he doing? Okay, don't tell me nothing else because I don't give a... Like... That's how I was. And for me, I just wanted him to be happy. You know what I mean? Like, if we would have... It would have been hard to never be friends with him again, but it was what I had to do for my own sanity. You know what I mean? But, yeah, he was blocked. He was. You got 20 what? You got 20 sneaky links? Wait. What's the over-under on their relationship starting in October? Oh... He been playing a long game. He was in a relationship for 8 years. And it was one of those, you know, they had children together. You try to keep your family together. You know, one of those things. but it was supposed to be me. No, I didn't want to do that year. I did, but it's like I really thought I would be married with kids and everything before I was 30. I mean, technically, I was engaged twice, even though I walked away both times, so I could have been possibly. But yeah, I really thought that was gonna be my life. But then it was like over time, I'm not gonna lie, like I've had times in my past where I'm like, you know what? I have friends who either did not have children, like male friends who didn't have children, or might have only had one and was ready for another one, and we like let's mutually agree on having a child together. I don't want you. This is what I would say. I don't want you. It don't matter if you want me. That's not going to change this. I just want a child. I've had those plans before. Listen. Listen. And it was only one time that I actually acted on it. And let me tell y'all, I was so regular for like a year and a half leading up to this point. And I was just reading something about this. I was just reading something about this on Facebook yesterday, how it was talking about how like your body will tell you when you are not supposed to be doing something with someone. And this girl was like, have you ever like your period was not supposed to come and then just all of a sudden it comes right before you're supposed to have sex with somebody? And it just reminded me of that time. Like I was legit, we were about to have this baby. Okay. We were having this baby, period, point blank. And I had been regular for a whole year and a half. And I was late 2 weeks. It came the day that I got there, I think, or the day after I got there. And I was like, okay, spirit, you ain't got to tell me nothing else. Nothing else. You got it. You got it. And that's what I told myself. And I did not get pregnant, obviously. It wasn't the right time, but yeah, that was a crazy time. Listen, I got stories. What was it? 30? I don't think it's gonna set up. Nope. Well, damn, how far back are you gonna pull? Damn, now we're at the extended support line. I can't take a sale right there. Fuck. My sister call was a friend. I've used it before. No, I friends on him. No ski zone for me. I'm cheering. No cheering here. Janelle needs a smoke break. Go join churches. Now she put both of y'all in the corner today. I'm weak. Why? All right. The market just doesn't want me to be great today. I should have took those 2 little setups that I saw. I should have taken them. I should have, especially knowing that it was working out in the back test, but hopefully after my nap, and knowing me, I'm probably not gonna nap, but if I do, hopefully after my nap I have time to finish putting all of the setups together, because I'm trying to get these accounts done. Like I only want to pay for these accounts one more time, and that's it. I told myself I need to be trading in PAs by the end of this month, so please hold me to it. And the only way I can do that is if I hurry up and finish this crap. Because I know this will be it. Okay? I might have to make little adjustments here and there for little small things, but I mean, honestly, for the most part, most of the setups are just going to have to do with, as long as the delta of my entry bar is more than the delta of the previous reversal bar that pushed, the pullback, I'm taking the trade. I mean, for the most part, that's all I'm really looking for. There's other little small things like, all right, with the counter trend divergence, if we're pushing off of a new higher low, I got to trade that a little bit differently. If the zigzag is the same color of my trade direction instead of opposite like it would be right now, different things like that. I basically realized I can't trade certain ways on this zone. So besides those little small things, for the most part, I'm just looking at the delta. That's really it. Then just remembering like what setups can I have a double bottom, double top, start, middle, or end, and which ones I can't, because that's really important as well. I feel like that's about it though. Most of this is like super duper simplified at this point. So I just got to figure out those last little bits. So you know what you did. We got 8 minutes left. I guess I'm just gonna end negative, which is whack, but it's cool. Oh yeah, I did. So funny thing, I used to start trading at 8:35. At one point, I wasn't starting until 8:40, but I used to start trading at 8:35. Just recently, probably like maybe 6 months ago, did I start trading right at 8:30 again? Maybe a little over 6 months ago. But in the process of me going through all the setups last night, I realized that actually, no, this is what happened. One of those videos that I was watching of Umar's, it was a video where he made $12,000. It's like I made $12,000 using order flow or something. One of those videos. He made mention in the video that he starts trading. He lets the market move for the first 5 minutes so that it can determine, direction and, how the patterns are going to paint, whatever. And he was like, so after the first 5 minutes, he starts looking for trades. And I was like, maybe I should do the same thing. I'm like, wait, that's what I used to do. So as I was going through, so I was real smart this time when I backtested. Usually when I backtest, I write all of the trades the way that they happen in order for the day, which means that all my setups are jumbled up. This time I was smart and did it like I did a few times ago, where each page is its own setup. So everything is already together, because that's what takes me so long with like analyzing stuff. Or like, let's say a week from now I want to look at something specific. Now I have to go through each page of all the trades that I've the data that I've collected, because everything's all jumbled up, right? So now I don't have to really worry about that, at least for this particular set of data. But in the process of me looking at the setups, guess what? The setups were only really not working in the first 5 minutes, the first 4 minutes. Once it turns 8:35, it's fine. But yeah, so like once I determined what pattern I'm looking for in the POC, and then as far as volume delta goes, it made things way more clear. It made the win-loss ratio even better. But also I noticed that it just doesn't work out the same in the first 4 minutes, which is fine for me, because I would rather not trade the first 5 minutes anyway, because guess what? It moves too damn fast, and I'm old. I'm old, okay? My eyes need to be able to see the stuff, and I can't when it's moving that fast. And typically by 8:35, it started to slow down enough to where my brain can concentrate. So the market is down 2%. Ouch. Stop and broken Thursdays. I'm not looking at my brokerages today. Bloody nightmare. Yeah. Today is still red. You've heard that it's usually a red month as well. Well, let me tell y'all something. The good thing about the way that all of us trade is that we still trade when the market's going up and down. Like, the biggest problem with things like what y'all are saying, where like September is usually a red month, and I'm pretty sure there's other ones, is when you have this, the market only goes up, and we talked about this a couple of days ago. The market only goes up, or like you're always in an uptrend bias or a buy bias. What do you do when the market's doing this? Like, especially what was that the other day? It just free fall. One of the trades that I took, I remember it took profit in less than a second and pushed down like 100+ ticks from that entry, and that entry looked sick on I think what it was I don't even remember what second chart it was, but it was crazy. Let's see if I could go. Did I choose the right day? Yeah, the 30th. I don't even remember what time it was. I just remember it was this right here. Like, that is a very sick entry. I pretty much entered like right, I think the price was maybe the low of one of these bars or something. It might be the low of this one, or like one tick beyond the low of this. That's a crazy ass entry. Can't nobody tell me different. Wait, what is this? Did I miss something? No. After a 1 bar pullback. You just don't want me to be great. Let's see if it works out. It might not. Let's see. If it doesn't work out, it's fine. The POC didn't clear my minor half trend, but that's one that I've been working on. Can we get a full TP? Please don't break even. Bam, bitch. Hello. Yay, we're back break even. 6 seconds before we stop trading. Yes, sir. I was in that trade a little longer than I would like. It was 18 seconds. That's a long time. But not a bad trade. I'll take it. We ended up break even. I love it. So, 2 trades today. A win and a loss. Or a loss and a win. I'll show you guys the trade that I took before I got on stream. It was one of the trades where I try to get in to the trend early. Wait, all right. Why am I being dumb when I could just go look at the trade performance? What time was the trade? Hold, please. Oh, 8:49. So I was trying to get into the trend early. And I got in early, but it was too early, as you can see. We went up a little bit and then we just dropped from there. So the biggest thing is this is not a setup where I have it solidified yet. And when I quickly looked over what I had, it would have been great if this bar didn't, this bar pushed up off of my middle half trend. So where the POC was, I needed it to be in the body if I'm going to push back towards that. And that's just something that once I solidify it, I'll fix it. But yeah, we're back break even. So let me show y'all the accounts. Now tomorrow, I'm probably going to double the contract size on account 22 since it renews on Thursday. And just knowing myself that I'm going to be missing trades possibly tomorrow, we'll just double contracts more than likely and just see if we can get back to at least like 2,300 in available drawdown. The closer I can get to 2,500, the more comfortable I'll be with just carrying the balance over. And then we'll just kind of go from there, but we'll see. So that's the plan for tomorrow. The Fed rate cut is going to bring the market down as well. I'm definitely not bullish. Well, we can only trade what we see. That's all we know. But yeah, the cut definitely is probably gonna bring it down some more. All right, y'all. I'm out. I'm glad that I got back break even. I'm mad that I didn't take the other trades, but I'm glad that that one just popped up at the last second. But that's where the accounts are. I thank you guys for tuning in. We had a great time, even though I couldn't trade very much. Hopefully, like I said, tomorrow should be a lot better. I mean, today it's just because, you know, of the holiday the previous day, the market was just expanding way too far beyond yesterday's range. And we just kept trading with new highs, new lows, or no, just new lows. Just trading with new lows, and we're pushing at the extended support levels. And anytime we trade there, it's like literally nothing I could do. I think we are literally, this is how expanded we are. So there's 4 support levels, but extended, and each level is about, I don't know, 40 points away from each other. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're trading at like the 7th extended support level right now. There was nothing I could do about that. But yeah, but I thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you guys for tuning in. Please like the video on your way out if you haven't already. Subscribe if you haven't already. But other than that, I'll see you guys bright and early tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. Central Standard Time. Enjoy the rest of your day. I'm going to take a nap. I will see y'all tomorrow. Bye.